watching Satluj TV News, I'm Angus Scott in London. The Taliban have warned Pakistan it faces consequences over thousands of Afghans forcibly returned to their country since November the 1st from Pakistan. Taliban authorities said they were all in very poor condition, contradicting Islamabad, which said most had returned voluntarily. More than 200,000 people have crossed from Pakistan into Afghanistan, Pakistani border officials have said. The vast majority since an October the 3rd ultimatum given to the 1.7 million Afghans Islamabad said were living illegally in the country. Pakistan says most Afghans have left voluntarily, but Kabul insists the majority have been forcibly repatriated since the deadline. Naqibullah Momin from the Department for Refugees in southern Kandahar province stated that most of the refugees who returned were sent by force and that they had been beaten, their belongings seized and their money taken. The refugees arrived in Spin Boldak in a very poor condition, he said. He also said that in the past 4 days, more than 21,600 people have crossed the border at Spin Boldak, and that most had been forcefully sent back, though Taliban authorities do not distinguish between deportations and voluntary returns when registering people at the crossing. Pakistan has said most people arriving at the border at Spin Boldak and the other main point where the majority of people have crossed, Torkham, had not been arrested nor had they been detained. In response, Jan Achak Zai, the information minister for Baluchistan province, where the main southern border point is located, claimed that not a single Afghan had been subject to humiliation in the province. And he also went on to emphasise that the large majority had left voluntarily. High-level Taliban officials have hit out at Pakistan for cruel treatment of Afghans in recent days, and then went on to warn Pakistan of consequences. Since taking power, Taliban authorities have urged Afghans to return home, but they also condemn Pakistan's actions, saying nationals are being punished for tensions between Islamabad and Kabul, and are calling for people to be given more time to leave. Pakistan has said the deportations are to protect its welfare and security after a sharp rise in attacks, which the government blames on militants operating from Afghanistan, an allegation that Kabul denies. You've been watching Satluj TV News. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button to make sure you get to see stories as they're broadcast. And of course, if you have any comments or opinions on any of our news stories, please do feel free to drop us a message at satlujtv.com. We would love to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching for Satluj TV News. I'm Angus Scott in London.